Hey guys, it's Moxie, and we're back from day 2 at HasCon. The swag stash is growing a little bit. So some of the new stuff we got today were card sleeves from Ultra Pro. We got some Play-Doh and card box, a few cards, party hat from our 25th anniversary party that we went to today, and a secret gift box that we got. I haven't opened it, but I'll open it with you guys. And I also got a Jace playmat, which was kind of neat. So today I got there early and I walked through the convention floor. I took a lot of videos so that I can put something together for you guys a little bit later, showing you kind of what the experience was walking around, seeing the different booths and whatnot. So look forward to that coming up. After that, I went upstairs and played D&D. It was called Life Adventure or Life Adventure, something like that. There were 4 of us that played. There was 2 older men, me, and then a 10-year-old girl. There were 2 archers and 2 melee fighters, or not 2 archers. I played an archer, and there was a mage, so another ranged combatant. It was a short encounter. It lasted for about 2 hours. We fought a few zombies, and then we fought a halfling that was converting people, making people into zombies. It was really fun. So I got to experience a little bit of the D&D. I don't play it very often, but when I do, I almost always enjoy playing it. So we were successful. One of our members almost died, but we got him back to life. So that was good. After that, we got to go on a Hasbro headquarters tour. So what I learned personally is the building that I thought was the headquarters and that I've been posting as the headquarters is actually just the headquarters for the US region. So it's their US headquarters, and they mainly do marketing in that area, I suppose, or marketing for the US market. What we got to go on today was a tour of the worldwide headquarters. So they're the area that does the development and the design and whatnot of the actual toys and games. We got a pin. It is in here somewhere, right here. We'll show it to you later when we look through this a little bit closer after we got done. They didn't allow videos or cameras inside the building, so I didn't really get a whole lot of that, but it was really fun. So outside there was a huge Mr. Potato Head statue. We got a picture with that. And then inside at the receptionist desk, there was lots of normal Mr. Potato Heads all lined up and dressed differently. Each of them were different, and it was pretty. So after that, they walked us through a glass door, and that's where we had to turn our cameras and stuff off. They had one of the very first Monopoly, I guess it would be like a prototype that was created on the tablecloth of the guy who made it. So it looked very old. The pawns they weren't the different shapes, they were just kind of normal pawns, and the houses were just wooden houses. But you could see the back of the board that you would lay down. You turn it over, you could see the print that was on the tablecloth that he made the board out of. So we got to see some of the original Sorry boards, an aggravation board, original Mr. Potato Head with the. So originally, I'm sure you guys know, it was you didn't get the potato. You got the little things that you stuck in the potato, and you had to go buy your potato from the market. And so the things that you stick in the potato were much more sharp, like the corn cob holders that you would have. So we got to see those, and then we got to see some drawings for the Transformers and G.I. Joe and My Little Pony, like concept art and things. Got to see, we got to even talk with a guy who makes the models. He a modeler, so he'll make the model of the toy, and then they'll send it off and have it or molded, and that's what they'll make the toy from. So we got to talk to him. They're doing a lot of their work now digitally, whereas before they used to do it a lot in clay. And then after that, we got to go into the modelers area and see how they actually package these things up, how they develop the packaging. So they'll take a model and they'll build a package around it, and make sure, like if it's a trial thing where you can try out the toy in the store, that you know you can get your hands in there. The toy has its full range of motion, things like that. And then they showed us how they progressed from there to adding like graphics and stuff on the packaging. They showed us a rapid prototyping area, which was kind of interesting. And then they showed us a fabric creation area. So they do dye sublimation to put prints on top of different fabrics, and then they use those fabrics to mock up products to see how they're going to turn out. Send off to like their licensing people for approval and whatnot before they put it into full production. So after that, we got back on the bus, came back to HasCon. I played in my very first Iconic Masters pre-release, and I did very bad. The format that they do, or that they're doing this year, I'm not a big fan of. It's not really a pre-release. It's not. They're giving you give them your DCI number, and they'll give you credit for having played, but a typical pre-release, you would play, say, 3 rounds, or 3 matches, 3 rounds and 3 matches per round, or best of 3 matches per round. And they'll do pairings between rounds, so you know who you're playing with, and using those 3 matches, if you have a bad game, then it gives you an opportunity to make up for it in the next 2 games. It also gives you an opportunity to do some good sideboarding. So what they're doing here, instead of that, they give you your cards, and then you're pretty much on your own. They give you your cards. There's a sheet of paper they give you, and you have to go find somebody to play with. You play a game with them. You write their name on there. You mark whether you won or lost that game. You only play 1 game, and that's really what was getting me, along with not being paired up. So after you've won or lost your 1 game, you and the person that you played with go up and you get it recorded, and they'll sign off on your card, they'll sign off on your partner's card, and then you go and you find your next player. You can't play the same person twice. And you do this for three games. At the end of your 3 games, you're done. So that was a little bit of a bummer. I didn't care too much for that. And then after that, I went back downstairs. I played another round of the arena. I won on that one again. I do enjoy the game. It does have some bugs in it. I hope they get it fixed. And most of all, I hope they come out with a Mac version. I'd love to see it on the Mac. But I think it's moving in the right direction. I think it's going to be a very good game when they get done with it. And after that, we went to the Magic the Gathering. I'll walk the floor a little bit more. And then we went to the Magic the Gathering 25th anniversary birthday party. So I got the birthday party hat. They had birthday cake, and they gave out gift boxes. We're going to open our gift box later when we can see it a little bit better on the camera. Got to talk with Mark Rosewater a little more. Got to talk with the vice president. A few more autographs as well. So, all in all, it was a very fun night. And I'm looking forward to some more tomorrow. I've got one more Iconic Masters pre-release tomorrow, and I really hope I do a lot better. I don't know if I told you guys or not, but I went and I lost all 3 games, so it was very bad for me. But you can't win them all. So anyhow, I'll be going again tomorrow. It's day 3 of HasCon. Will be the last day of HasCon. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.